we're trending in the right direction though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I got my boy at RB, so hell yeah.
All right, we live, man. Shoot, we gonna start a little bit of Drex. I don't know if you remember how we started when we started last time like this. So hang on to your butts. But man, Big Thursday, what's up with it, man? You look like a Packer fan.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of the Packers. But yeah, thanks for being on the show. I've been a big fan for a long time, and I just, I'm glad you responded to my message and said, let me come on. So yeah, thank you. We're gonna talk about some sports.
For sure, for sure. What up, Shotty Dotty?
Man, I'm just chilling, bro. Chilling, y'all. Good to be on. Good to see y'all faces, bro. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about these divisions, bro.
Hey, Bama, we gonna talk about the NFC North too. So I know you're a nasty Bears fan. So
And
yeah,
still stuck.
Are we live?
yeah, we live. Donovan, what up?
What's up, man? I had to, I'm on the Monday night show, so I thought I share the love and come on Tuesdays.
Man, appreciate you.
It's been a minute.
Appreciate you blessing us, man.
If the Raiders have a good season, I'll be on here more often.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Drex, man, we about to show the intro in a minute, man. Zara gave us something to show, so I'm glad Donovan on here. You know what I'm saying? It's a backstory. If y'all been watching, man, y'all know what's been going on, man. So Zara cooked up a little something, man. So I'm gonna show y'all a little something, then we can get started.
Zara cooked up something?
Zara cooked up something, man. Here we go. It's only like 50-something seconds though, but cooked up something. You know how we get down.
Yeah, you old pussy ass, cake ass, punk ass, trick ass, suck ass, fuck ass, dick in the boot ass, KY jelly packing ass, nigga. You better get your bitch ass up off the street, nigga. You got 5 seconds to get your hating ass up out here, cause there's some trill ass niggas in this motherfucker. Yeah, nigga.
This shit, nigga, nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Your mama, bitch. All you do is call your motherfucking, everybody in here that called your ass out. Nigga, you running your motherfucking cousin, nigga. You ain't even a man, nigga. Shut that shit down, nigga. You want butts and grapes, no? Nigga, man, yeah, okay. Nigga, you on the internet talking, nigga, my cousin. Nigga, it's like a little hoe, nigga. I wish I would come in here and talk about, hold on, now I'm gonna get my cousin on you, nigga. You know, my cousin, nigga, what about you, nigga?
Nigga, don't act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for
Wow.
Wow.
Y'all keep going in on that homeboy.
All right, man. So you know what I'm
We
saying?
starting out with a bang.
So y'all know
That was spicy, man.
But bro, when did that happen?
Hey man, Ron be trying to say he don't be doing nothing, man. So Zara said he gonna cook up something because he got a history of talking about people mamas and bringing people moms in the
Crazy. When did that happen?
Hey man, you gotta ask Zara, man. Zara cooked it up. What up, dog?
I have no look.
I guess he went down the wrong road.
Right.
Wrong.
I have no desire to argue with Ron ever in life.
Yeah.
You just gonna bring up your mama. Right,
Yeah,
man.
That's just me, but hey.
All right, man. So we're gonna hit up that AFC West, man. So we're gonna let Donovan go last. We're gonna give our thoughts. Stay tuned since day one, man. Appreciate you, baby. All right, man. Big Thirsty, what you think about the AFC West?
Yeah, they doing good for fantasy football for me, but the way I see it, it's gonna be Kansas City that's gonna win the division as always. So that's why I think it's going.
Kansas City?
Yeah, Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City, huh?
Yep.
Kansas City. Protect the bar, man. Meshach, man, appreciate you coming in, man. Blessing the show. What you think about that good AFC West, man?
Oh man, happy to be here, man. Man, I think obviously Kansas City is the headliner. Watch out for the Chargers though, because Jim Harbaugh, you can't count Harbaugh out. Jim Harbaugh knows how to coach. He knows how to win games. So I think the Chargers, may be a surprise, and even Bo Nix, man. I think Bo Nix in the Broncos, they could sneak into the playoffs. I think they could be that, one of the wild card teams as well. The Raiders, I think the Raiders is just they got to do a little bit more rebuilding. I like the Geno Smith acquisition, but the Raiders is still going Raiders somehow. So I just think they need to go back to when McKenzie was there and go back and start to just build the team instead of going after the flashy guys. Like, go ahead and build through the trenches. You solidified. You got Matt. Mad Max, who's an excellent player.
Fuck you, Drake.
So yeah, man, I think they're gonna be a pretty competitive division, but I think it'll go Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, and then Raiders.
That's what's up. Dalton said he got the Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, and then the Broncos. Dang, Broncos coming in last. He said Sean Payton could suck it. Dang.
Damn. That's terrible.
Dang, D-man. That's that ex-Saint coach. Shotty Dotty, man. Let us know, man. Give us your little take. AFC West, the mighty AFC West.
This AFC West gonna be tight. I think the Chiefs take a huge step back. I still believe in Mahomes, but I think they take a huge step back. The Super Bowl loser always has the tough year the year after, and they went to 3 straight Super Bowls, and that's a lot of wear and tear, bro, on your body.
A lot of football.
Yep, a lot of football. This is not basketball. This is a physical, demanding game, and your bodies is going through car crashes every play, it seemed like. So, I mean, honestly, I think they take a huge step back. I think the division comes down, in my opinion, to Denver and the Chargers. No disrespect, Donovan. I think your Raiders finished last. I think they do improve, but I think they finished last. They're just not there yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they finished third, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they finished third. But I think they round out the 4th spot in that division. And I got the Chiefs possibly making a wild card if they make the playoffs, but I got them missing the playoffs this year for sure. And I got the either Denver or the Chargers winning that division. And if I had to put my money on it, I'm taking Denver to win that division this year.
Ooh.
All right. Don said, to be honest, I'm a huge Harbaugh fan. He says he's a Sean Payton hater, and he said he'll admit the AFC West is tough. All right, Jay Will, man, we know your second favorite or your number 1 team is in this division, so let us know, man.
I mean, I want to piggyback on what Rashad said. Kansas City's played an awful lot of football, man. Kind of same thing with the Niners. You make deep runs in the playoffs, you make it to the Super Bowl. It's a lot of wear and tear on your players. You really don't get that much time for your body to heal as far as the offseason, because football just comes right back around the corner. So I don't really like Pat Mahomes. So I would love to see them take a huge fall back. But them sorry ass Raiders, man. The Raiders can go Raider. And I will always have them coming in last. Even if they first, they'll always be last to me. But how I feel about the quarterback and they're always gonna be the San Diego Chargers to me. I love me some Justin Herbert. So they got a good coach now in Harbaugh.
That's your guy.
So I got it coming down to Denver and the Chargers. But I think the Chargers will win the division though.
Okay. I like that too.
Yeah, I'm going with
And what's up, Meshach? It's good to see you, brother.
Man, I appreciate you. We got to round out. We got some Packer fans. We overwhelmed with Packer fans.
What you need? It's the only way to go. But I'm not a Denver fan. I like my man Bo Nix though, man. I think Bo Nix, if he take that step forward, I think they challenge KC for the win. But I think it's still KC because I'm going with the best quarterback in that division. So I still think got KC winning.
You think so?
Yeah. But I still think Denver could probably take it though. You know what I mean? I'm going for Denver, even though I don't really like them. I'm going for Denver.
Denver got the best defense in that division by far.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. It's not even close. It's not close.
Yeah. Denver's defense is a motherfucker. Yeah. Their defense is
And if Bo Nix don't take that sophomore slump, he kind of just elevates his game just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all they really need him to be a game manager. He don't even need to be, you know what I'm saying, go crazy like that. But
Right.
Right.
yeah, I think they could challenge KC, but I still, like I said, I still got KC, and then Justin Herbert and them boys. I mean, they good. They just got to prove it in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? When they make it, you know, I mean, that's
Right.
the only really knock on Herbert
Right.
is he can't win a game in the playoffs. So
Makes sense.
the Raiders, they got some good pieces. They got my boy Bowers from UGA. They got the Rashad boy from Boise. So
Yeah.
on paper they cool. You know what I'm saying? They upgraded a little bit. So we'll see where they go. I mean, I don't have that much faith in the Raiders though, because it's the Raiders though. But I like their colors. I hope they do something. They got the best colors in the NFL. I ain't gonna lie.
They do.
I was this close. I was super close to being a Raider fan just because of the colors.
I'm
Man.
glad you did. I'm so
I
glad
was
you did.
close, man.
Nah, the best colors is red and gold.
Nah.
Nah, red and
I ain't gonna
gold.
lie. That silver and black.
That silver black hard. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that
lie.
silver and black go crazy though. But Donovan, man,
Real men wear black.
exactly.
Yeah. Shoot. I mean, I think y'all kind of said the majority of the stuff. I do like Denver actually winning the division, maybe by a game over the Chiefs. I think like Rashad and Jay Will said, KC. I mean, they haven't really like upgraded too much on the offensive side. Kelsey is, I mean, he took a step back last year, so I don't foresee him improving at all. The receiver situation is kind of dicey in Kansas City. I still think Mahomes will be able to overcome some of that with him along with Andy Reid. I still think they get the wild card. I don't know. The Broncos, their defense is really good. But I don't know, man. Bo Nix, I mean, I like what he did last year. But I'm not exactly sure if he'll actually have that good of a season, but I think the defense will keep him in game. So I do got the Broncos and Chiefs with like the same record, and I think the Broncos will probably win just based off of tiebreakers or whatever, however it comes down to it. And then the Chargers, I don't know, man. Justin Herbert. I mean, everybody's waiting for this breakout year. I know he had some horrible coaches. I do like him coupled with Harbaugh. Harbaugh's a quarterback coach. But I don't know. It's just something about the Chargers, man. They just scream like 9-8, 8-9. It's just the same thing with them every year. Like something happens, they've always had a ton of injuries. So I'm just not sold on them having that good of a season. And unfortunately, yeah, my Raiders, man, like I said, a couple steps forward. The organization's a little bit more structured now. I do like the pieces that they have. Like the Geno Smith pickup. Our offense should be pretty good, but our defense is trash, and I just don't see them being able to kind of keep up with the elite team. So I think we improve a little bit better. I think overall, I'm thinking like maybe 7 or 8 wins at the most. It's now if somebody else gets injured, another team, another quarterback, then there might be some opportunity there. But I think I've slated the Raiders at 7 to 9 wins the past like 5 seasons, and I think they've amounted to that record maybe like once or twice. So yeah, I'm just gonna slate them again for anywhere from 7 to 9 wins, and I think that's just how it's gonna go.
Dalton, he asked, does Vance Joseph deserve another chance at as the head coach? Who's Vance Joseph? Who?
He was a Broncos coach.
Oh, okay. I don't know. He might. And he said, well, Chargers should have never fired Anthony Lynn. Herbert had Anthony Lynn.
That was true.
His rookie year.
That's true. But the same thing goes with Steve Wilkes. Steve Wilkes got fired for 1 year with the Cardinals. I mean, the problem with a lot of these coaches is they take these jobs, or these coordinators rather, and they don't really realize, like, man, you got to go to an organization that's going to, one, let you pick your quarterback, because you're going to live and die by your quarterback, and you have to say, you have to give me at least 3 years with a rookie quarterback. With Margaret, if you can give me 3 years, and by that third year, if it ain't steering the right way, then obviously, but like they say, all money ain't good money. So you can't go and like I'm praying for Aaron Glenn with the Jets. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I would have did that. I would have waited and been like, let me get more of a clear quarterback. Let me just, I don't know. But I hope Joseph can do it. Todd Bowles got a second chance, and you see what he did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just got to go to the right situation.
I mean, I don't mind Todd Bowles, but like the NFC South is kind of trash. So I think he was in a good situation. I'm not gonna give him too much credit because that division last year was horrible. So I mean, I like to see now the Falcons have inched a little bit better. I think they have an opportunity. The Panthers still rebuilding. The Saints they'll probably be one of the worst teams in the NFL. So yeah, I mean, I think with those teams, in the NFC South, it's kind of a crapshoot. Just like the AFC South too. I mean, you got Houston, but all the other teams are not that good. So.
Dalton said the NFC South is trash. Hey, Donovan, that game, because I think y'all won that game against when y'all played Herbert, right? Because they could have had a chance where y'all both could have made it, but they lost. They did something stupid.
Oh yeah, they did. I think they tried to. I think they tried to win in regulation or overtime, and then we ended up and they did something stupid, and then we just ended up kicking a field goal, and we ended the game. Right? Yeah, and then we kicked them out of the playoffs. But that was that Versace. That was that year.
Staley called a timeout. Man,
yeah, but
Versace, y'all could keep him, man.
Hey, it was just kind of the perfect scenario for him to walk into. But yeah. So I mean, as far as win totals, what do y'all think? I mean, how many wins do you think will win that division?
I think 8.
Dang.
Yeah, I think 8. I think 8, between 8 and 9 will win that division.
You got to give them more credit than that, Sean. I'm gonna give them 10 because like I said, Denver got a good defense, man.
Yeah, they got a good defense, but they might be in a dogfight. That entire division might be in a dogfight. So yeah, I think 8 or 9 games will win that division, bro. Like for real.
I got 10.
Like
so it'll be kind of like the NFC West a few years ago where it was like that. Yeah, I
can see because bro, like KC is gonna go through some growing pains this year, bro. They are old. They are not like this young spring chicken type of team like they were 4 or 5 years ago. They are old. All of their superstars are old outside of Patrick Mahomes, bro. So like again, dude, yeah, I truly think it's gonna take like 8 to 9 wins to win this division. That's just me. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel.
And you got to think about it too. Kansas City. I mean, they did finish first place last year, so they have arguably a tougher schedule because they have to play the Bills. They have to play with the Bills. Who else? Baltimore. So they have to play those teams because those teams finished first in their division last year. So their schedule is going to be pretty tough. And like you guys just said, man, it's an old team, but I still think like with Andy Reid, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is going to find a way to win some games that he probably shouldn't win, but yeah, it's going to be a dogfight for him this year. It's definitely not going to be as easy. And then remember a few years ago, they were winning all these games by luck or like last minute.
Last year they won 11 games by one score.
Yeah,
11 games last year. That's why people don't understand. I had told Josh this earlier. They didn't just get beat in the Super Bowl. They got embarrassed, demolished. It was to where they shouldn't even have been there. You look at KC, you like, bro, y'all shouldn't even have won the AFC, dude. Like, there's no way y'all won the AFC conference. Because they got demolished, bro. Like they didn't even get off the bus. That's how bad they were. And that was the team that was in their 3rd year going to the Super Bowl. So you just think coming off that, going into this year, I just don't see it, bro. I think they missed the playoffs, and if they do, they're gonna be a first round out wild card team. That's it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You agree, Big Thirsty?
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
You a wild boy.
But is that Dennis?
No, it ain't Dennis. Dennis, that's a Packer fan, man.
Nah, somebody has lost a bet or something.
No, that ain't Dennis.
It definitely did. All right, we could go to, you know what I'm saying, what everybody want to talk about.
Push out the big girls, so that's what they call me that.
You like big girls, huh?
Yes, sir. Who don't? I know y'all
Wrong
do.
with that?
I know.
Misha, I know this your second favorite division. We know you're a cheesehead at heart, man.
Oh man, you
You
know.
can talk about that NFC North, man.
Man, NFC North. I know y'all gonna hate and shit, but I got Lions, Packers. Then it's gonna be.
I don't hate you.
And then it's gonna be Minnesota, and then the Bears. Man, I
got the Bears coming in last.
I got the Bears coming in last. I think Minnesota. I think Minnesota got a little better defense. Even though I think with Gus Johnson being in Chicago, I think their offense is gonna look a lot better. But the other pieces, they still got a shaky offensive line. They got some defense. They got some DBs. The Bears do. But I don't know about the rest of the team as far as what they're gonna do. I think Green Bay. I think Jordan Love is gonna really show y'all like what tier he's gonna be on this year, and whether it's gonna be, because all you got to do is win. Forget all the stats. Just go win the game. It ain't gotta look pretty. Just go out and win. You know what I'm saying? If you can win, you can make a name for yourself. So I still think the Lions are a bit strong. They're young, they're hungry, and they're playing with that. They're playing with that Seattle Seahawks 2012 type attitude that San Francisco 49ers 2013, where it's like, we just gonna be some badasses. Just come in here and just be badasses, and we gonna kick ass, and that's what it's gonna be. And we gonna win games by any means necessary. So, but I think it's going to be a competitive division, though, man. I'm not sold on Minnesota either. So Minnesota and the Bears could be interchangeable just because we don't know what McCarthy's going to look like, right?
Right.
They're betting on McCarthy. Yeah. We don't know as a wild card. Anytime you got these young guys and you are throwing them into the fire, you either are going to get the Anthony Richardson or you could get the Brock Purdy, where it's like, oh shit, this guy sat for a second and he came in and actually
came in ball, right?
Yeah, he came in and knew what he was doing. It ain't gonna be great either way, but it's gonna be either good enough and I'm gonna win, or and the team's gonna play to my strengths, or it's gonna be like, shit, what the fuck do we do? And the wheels gonna fall off. So,
right.
That's all I think. But I do think, potentially you could have two teams with the Packers and the Lions in the playoffs from the NFC.
Yeah,
my boy Bama, who's a Bears fan, he said he got the Bears. He got the Bears coming in first, Packers second, Vikings third, and dang the Lions.
Lions.
And then Sean said bold prediction. Jared Goff will throw the interception.
He need to leave that dope alone.
And he said Jared Goff is overrated.
He need to leave that dope alone.
Hey man, he a Bears fan. What you expect, man? So he said he got Bears, Packers, Vikings, Lions. Go ahead, Donovan.
I don't know, man. I mean, I like Detroit, but I think they lost both their coordinators. I think that could be a difference. I saw them in some games. Like Jared Goff, I mean, he could be like really good, or he can be
say that to you.
He can be really bad. And so I don't know. I think the loss of the coordinator, I think they take a step back, and I think it's between them and the Packers. Really with Jordan Love, I mean, if he stays healthy, I mean, he hasn't really had a full healthy season. Am I right or wrong? He hasn't really had a healthy season.
Right.
I mean, he did in 2023. He did his first year starting, but But you're right.
Yeah, I just I think he's a good quarterback, man. So I think y'all got lucky again. I'm saying lucky. Yeah, I'm just hating, but
we'll
y'all just
take
know how to draft quarterbacks. But yeah, Green Bay. I mean, I see them in the Vikings in this division. And like I said, it's to me, it just comes down a lot of these teams. It comes down to health. I mean, you have the pieces there. You just gotta stay healthy and get through the grind. And I think that's going to be the difference between either one of those two teams winning. But I think they do both make the playoffs. Either one wins the NFC North and one gets a wild card, or vice versa. But I mean, I like the Packers and Lions, and then the Bears. I think Caleb Williams, he just starts painting his fingernails a little bit more, and he's still in the cellar, man. I don't know what the Bears, man. They that team, it's like a lot of dysfunction, man. It's always something that goes wrong with them, man. And I can't put my finger on it. I mean, they hadn't been good since when?
85?
Yeah, well, not 85. What was that year that they kept stripping the ball when they had Urlacher and they had Urlacher and Tillman? They kept stripping the ball. That was like early 2000, right?
They went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl.
Against
I think that was like 08.
Yeah, that was like 08. Yeah.
That Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean that was a long time ago. So I think for Caleb Williams, this is a year that, I mean, it's either gonna, to me, I think it's gonna make or break them. And we'll just see how he matures, man. Because there was a lot of plays last year he could have just threw it out of bounds, but he was sitting there trying to play hero ball and running around the pocket. And I mean, he gonna find himself hurt, man, playing like that. But yeah, I think like I said, Packers and Lions or vice versa, those are the top two in the division. And then Minnesota is going to be slated at third.
Yup.
Okay, Jay Willie.
I mean, this is going to be a dogfight with the Lions and Packers. But I'm curious. I'm just real curious.
There you go.
Real curious what this young man's going to do in Minnesota. I'm just curious. I want to see if he's can remotely possibly. Yeah, can he be the real deal? I'm just curious. So, but I think it's a dogfight. I think that the Lions will probably be good again, and so I'm gonna go with the Lions. Green Bay coming in second, Minnesota third, and the Bears last. But I just want to see if this kid. I want to see if this kid can if he can really ball out. Because I didn't really watch him in college. So you guys know more about him than me. But I'm just curious because, they let go of Darnold. Who's the backup in Minnesota now?
Shit. That's a good question. What's the name from North Carolina, quarterback? What is his name? He played for the Washington Redskins.
Oh, Sam Howell?
Sam Howell. He's over there. He's backing up. He's backing up McCarthy.
Where's the Lions trying?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, but you gotta also like McCarthy. I think, what did he play? Like did he play the first game and got hurt, or did he get hurt before the season started?
I think he got hurt before the season.
I think he got hurt in the preseason.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, when he was with when he was with Michigan, I mean, that team was stacked, bro.
Yeah, right. Well, they didn't ask him to do much.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like they didn't ask him to do much at all. I mean, that defense that team was stacked. I mean, they won the Natty, so I mean, shit. Yeah, I don't think he has that good of a supporting cast around him. I mean, he has good receivers, but I mean, how's that defense,
Right. I mean, well, Minnesota's gonna have a legit D. It's just, to me, their back end is the biggest question. They can't cover for shit. Like the corners, the safeties, that's the issue they're gonna run into. They gave a flyer on Okudah. Y'all remember him? From the Detroit and Atlanta. He was a top 5 pick a couple years ago, and they put out a flyer on him. They think he's gonna start at corner for him. So whatever that's worth, I don't know. But their front seven is legit. Their front seven is legit though.
Yeah, I think
We'll
before
see.
Shad
It's
and
gonna
Big
be
Thirsty,
interesting.
I think it just depends on because Detroit lost they coordinator and they staff on both sides of the ball. I think that's why they take a step back. But I still probably think they coming in first until I want us to beat them. But until we prove that we could beat them, I still got them.
They're gonna get bad some kneecaps for real, man.
And it depends on what's the they defensive end that got hurt. If he come back like he, if he
But
come back,
they got two safeties too. Joseph and what's the name? Them boys is back there balling.
man. So if he come back healthy and play like he was playing before, that boy's a game changer, man. So I'm glad we shored up the offensive line. He said the Vikings defense ain't no joke, but I think it's gonna be between the Packers and the I think Packers and Lions make it. But I definitely think the Lions take a step back because they lost half they what's it called? The coaching staff on both sides of the ball. It's not like the Eagles just lost their coach, their coordinator. So I don't think their coaches. He's a rah-rah type of guy. He ain't no X's and O's. I think Ben Johnson and what's the defensive guy?
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn were more X's and O's and build them out. So he started going for it on these fourth downs. I don't know who's going to draw up in plays to go. So we'll see. Hopefully.
Is there a situation to where maybe the NFC North will get 3 playoff teams in? I mean,
they did it. They did it last year.
I don't see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Minnesota could. I mean, I don't know because obviously, the NFC South, they're only going to have one team, for the most part. I mean, and then
if JJ McCarthy prove it, I don't think. I don't know. I don't believe in him or Caleb. So we'll see.
Yeah, still young.
I got Bears
young
coming in
quarterback.
third though. I think they're gonna be better than last year. They definitely gonna win more than 4 or 5 games, unless somebody get hurt. So I got Lions, Packers, Packers, Bears, and then Vikings. But we never know. Go ahead, Big Thirsty man. What you got?
Oh, you already know who I got.
Got Bears wild card.
What?
Dalton got the Bears as a wild card team.
Oh, he need to leave that dope alone. Number 1, I got green and gold. Number 2, I got the Lions. 3, the Bears, and last is the Vikings.
Yeah, I definitely got the Vikings coming in last.
Yeah.
Well, this this was the best division in football last year by record, and they got 3 teams in the playoffs last year. All 3 teams won 10+ games, which is unheard of. That was crazy. Detroit had the number 1 seed at 15-2. The Vikings went 14-3 or 4, something like that, and then the Packers won 11 games. They went 11-6. So like these 3 teams, and to me the outlier is the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings repeat that this year. I think out of all 3 teams, that's the team that's the outlier in my opinion. I don't see that happening this year for sure. So, and with that being said, I got them finishing last in the division. I do have Detroit winning the division again. They are the best team in the division until somebody knocks them off. I feel like with Detroit, they lost a ton on that coaching staff on both sides of the ball. You can't lose the best coordinator in the game, quote unquote, and Ben Johnson, and arguably one of the best defensive coaches in the game, and Aaron Glenn, and think you're just gonna repeat success. It doesn't work like that.
And their all-pro center retired too.
And their all-pro center retired. So that like they will take a step back. They will not win 15 games next year.
this year coming up. So I do not see that happening. I still think they win the division, but it will be a dogfight for sure this year. And we gonna see. I think the covers come back off of Jared Goff this year. I think we see who the real Jared Goff is. I think I think a lot of. I think that tail sign was last year in the playoff game. You actually saw the real Jared Goff against the
Right.
Commanders. You actually saw what type of player he truly is. He's a good. I'm not saying he's not serviceable. He's a top 10 quarterback stat wise. But
that Texas game too. Yep, he threw 6 interceptions.
Facts. So you cannot
straight trash.
You're right. You don't put you just don't look at him and say, oh, he's taking us to the promised land. That's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? Without all of the pieces around him. So they have a ton of talent. I still think they win the division. I would not be shocked if they don't win the division. I will say that. But I still got them in first. I got the Packers finishing second. And this is a big year for Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love because this is year 3. So, with those two. So they have to take a big step. In my opinion, my expectations is to win the North. I feel like whoever wins this division, I will say this, whoever wins the North will be either the number 1 or 2 seed in the playoffs. That's what I will say. So whoever comes out this division as champs, they will either be the number 1 seed or the number 2 seed in this conference. So because the division is too good. And I got the Chicago Bears rounding it out at number 3. So
hey, Big Thirsty. Candace said she like your cheese hat.
Yeah, I know, because she like men with swag. We'll see these Sasha shades on.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay all day, baby.
Yes, sir. Green and gold. Yep.
AJ Will, man, let her be, man. She know what she talking about, man. Let her be, man. Hey, Candace, keep it going.
AJ Will, it's all right, homeboy.
All right, we got some of these. What she said? Oh, she just laughed at Jay Will. Yeah, we all do. We all laugh at him. So we all laugh at this guy. All right, so do y'all agree? These are the best players by division. We got Puka in the West, Saquon in the NFC East, Jefferson in the NFC North, Bijan Robinson in the NFC South, Surtain in the AFC West, Josh Allen in the AFC East, Lamar AFC North, and Will Anderson Jr. AFC South. Dang.
I would actually argue that Addison should be there instead of Jefferson, but
Addison.
Yeah, not over Jefferson.
Oh yeah, yes. Nah. Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's suspended too.
JJ, the top 2 receivers in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are disrespecting Pat Mahomes, man. You gotta. I'm sorry, man.
NFC West. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, NFC West, if Puka ain't better than Fred Warner, All Pro Fred.
Right. Yeah.
All Pro Fred.
Hey man, this list is suspect, man.
Terrible, bro. This list is absolutely garbage.
What do y'all think about the NFC South though? Did they get that correct?
Did you get this on Fox Sports, Josh?
No, the NFC South, no, they got that wrong too. It ain't Bijan. Bijan ain't done. I mean, Bijan.
He hasn't really done nothing.
They ain't done nothing. So no.
Okay. I'll say the first 3 is probably legit, man.
No, it ain't. The first 3 ain't legit.
The first 3, yeah, at the top.
I think the NFC East is right. I think Saquon is the best player in that division.
Oh
yeah. The NFC East and AFC East are correct.
Yeah. I think that.
What about the North?
The AFC North. AFC North.
Yeah. I say Lamar or Burrow, one of the 2.
Burrow or Myles Garrett.
That too. You got
or
Myles
TJ.
Garrett.
You got TJ Watt.
Yeah.
they kind of they kind of stacked.
The AFC South. I don't know about that one.
I don't even know who dude is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because AFC South suck.
yeah. Nah, I would probably say the
Yeah,
best
in
player
the
in that.
I
NFC
think
South suck.
Nico.
I-
It's gonna
Nico
be
might
some
be
kind of a southern gentleman. Right.
It's gonna be
Nico
Mike
or
Mike
Nico,
Evans.
Mike Evans. Yeah, I mean NFC South. Yeah.
He said Dexter Lawrence is the best in the NFC East.
That's I mean he ain't better than I don't know.
He ain't
It's
better
hard.
than Saquon, bro. That's
Yeah.
cap. He the best defensive player in the NFC East. I will say that. He the best defensive player in the NFC East, but he's not the best. He's not the best player though. He's the best defensive player for sure. But yeah, the AFC West, that's wrong. The NFC North, you could probably go with Jefferson, but Jefferson call in sick come playoff time. He don't do shit in the playoffs. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like you was telling me
like
earlier,
he
yeah,
has no
Jefferson don't
impact
show-
come playoff, like
don't show
come
that.
playoff time, like at all.
You got 10 million people watching. Hit that like button. But yeah, Rashad, right? You don't remember no just top tier Justin Jefferson playoff game. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Not that I can remember. Like,
Nope. He is a regular season merchant. He does nothing come playoff time. Like, bro, if you're considered the best receiver in the league, you got to show up come playoff time. You got to show up when it matters, bro. He does nothing in the playoffs at all.
Nope.
Like,
nope.
So
He
I
saw
mean,
home against the Rams.
right? Like he does nothing. So that great regular season guy, great, put up all these gaudy numbers, past stats, but you do nothing come playoff time.
Oh yeah. Oh, and definitely Drex, even though I don't agree with your dumb ass.
And to be quite honest with Justin Jefferson, man, if it ain't really in like a dome, like I always see him kind of drop off a little bit. To
Yeah,
be quite honest.
he drops the fuck off, like dude.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
As good
yep.
as he is, like I said, great talent. As good as he is, he does nothing come playoff time. You can't say the same thing for Jamar Chase.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't say the same thing for AJ Brown. Can't say the same thing, Like these dudes show up.
I forgot about the Jackets.
They show up in the playoffs.
Peacock said AFC South best players are Will Anderson, Nico Collins, C.J. Stroud, Brian Thomas Jr., and Jonathan Thomas in the list.
He must be a Texans fan.
He's definitely a Texans fan.
Oh yeah. He does South.
Yeah, I like Nico though.
No, hey. One of my favorite players from the South, Aaron McNair.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
McNair, he's nuts. I'm glad he didn't say
Steve McNair.
Nah, what's the rookie from?
Steve.
Oh, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis got a.
Y'all think he gonna play both sides of the ball or be effective if he does?
I think Devontae said it best. I think he was like, it's the difference, like in the NFL, and you running and covering. After you running routes on offense, and you got to turn around and then essentially run routes on defense.
Yep.
Like that's a lot of wear and tear on you. Like he was saying, it's not a can he do it? Because he'll be able to do it, but is he gonna be able to sustain that? Right?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be able to do it for 17 games? Like, bruh, you ain't gonna be able to play.
Yeah, he's a lightweight too, man. He gonna have to put some pounds on to
he's
be able
definitely
to.
a featherweight right now. He got to put some weight on.
Oh yeah,
He's a featherweight.
Yep.
Is my man really going through a divorce though? Is this really true?
Well, they got him a
divorce already.
Yeah, you guys hear about that?
I saw it. I didn't know if it was sure or not. I know they be trolling.
Right.
That's crazy.
Is it true? Is it true? Or is it
Sure or not.
I mean, if you think about it, even if it's not true, it's going to be true. It's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah, she
don't hate on that man like that.
I'm not hating on him, but it's just like I mean, you live and learn. I mean, I think. I mean the sign. I mean, if everybody else can see the signs and you can't see them, you know what I mean? Like,
it's she waiting until she dropped that baby first. She gonna get that baby and get a couple years and. She knows she's read up on this. I'm guaranteed she's like, all right, I got to stay with him for at least 5 years before I can like really stay.
I can't believe he didn't sign the prenup though. That's
Yeah,
crazy. Like
sometimes
like he need to get whoever is in charge of in his camp, man. They gotta, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy work right
Hey,
there.
Peacock said,
the pussy's so good you can't say no.
Nah, never.
"Relax,
Nothing.
relax,
Never
relax,
happened.
relax, Thirsty."
Yeah,
Hey, what y'all think
yeah.
about this for what's his name?
Wait, what's his name?
Huh? For
What's his name?
for what's his name? What's his name? Travis Hunter. So he said, imagine having to cover Nico Collins on the deep TD and trying to beat Derek Stingley on the other side of the field. Yeah, that's gonna be tough if he didn't number one. But they got Brian Thomas over there, so it help him out on the offensive side. Go ahead, Thirsty.
No, I said.
You said the pussy good?
Oh no, yeah. You can't let it go. Yep.
You thirsty, man. But she ain't big though. You said you like the BBWs.
That's all right. I make a lot pass for some of the skinny ones sometimes. Can't complain.
Hey, I heard that Shador. I heard Shador and dude wasn't even tight like that. In real life, like off the field, they not even like homeboys like that.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Can't
That's what I
blame
heard.
him.
I don't know.
Can't blame him. You that's your coworker. You're there to get the job done and go through hell.
Yeah, they said they was cool when they played, but like off the field, they don't be hanging out like that.
Of course not. It's that damn girl. She controlled that damn friendship. She don't want him hanging around with Sanders, boy. He gonna tell her. He gonna tell him to leave her.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Yeah, she probably separated him from everybody.
Hey, what y'all think about
exactly? I told you the pussy
AR5. Y'all think he official bust now that what's the name took his job?
What?
Anthony Richardson?
Who took his job?
Danny Dimes.
Yeah,
Danny
he the
Doodle.
starter. He the starter.
Yeah, so
He got named the starter.
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Wow.
Shane Steichen.
Yeah.
He named him the starter, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, Danny Dimes is the
Wow.
starter. Danny Pennies.
I'm
Wow.
not even gonna go there, but
Yeah.
No, go ahead and say it. Say it with your chest. Fuck it.
nah, it's some shenanigans right there, man. That's crazy. If roles were reversed and somebody else was in that position, I don't think they would have got it.
you don't think if it was the other way around, if Danny Dimes was starting and then Anthony Richardson came over there
and had a horrible seasons like he did with the nah, bruh.
He had multiple horrible seasons.
Yeah, Danny Pennies.
I don't understand what the whole allure is with Daniel Jones. I don't understand because like even the Niners was like trying to kick the tires on him before he got traded. I'm like, what the hell are you gonna do with him?
because he just showed flashes like he a little more.
He so flashes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this shit, hell.
I do. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, for Anthony Richardson though, this is a dude who was the ultimate project coming out, and I said that, and he cannot read defenses. This is a guy that can't read defenses. Yeah, you get enamored with the height, weight, speed, but like, bro cannot read defenses. So again, to Shane Steichen's credit, yeah, you got to go with Daniel Jones. Your options is thin because I'm sorry, dude. After that playoff game against Baltimore, when Anthony Richardson got lit up, like everybody broke down that tape who know ball, and it was 100% his fault why he got lit up like that.
Yup.
It wasn't on the offensive line, it wasn't on the coordinator or the tight end. That was like, I heard that was like week 1 install when you first become a rookie type. You know what I'm saying? As a quarterback. So for him we're in year 3, and for him to like blow that call or blow that play in a sense, like, dude, you gotta sit down, bro. You gotta sit down. You're not good. Like, I'm sorry. You're talented, but from the neck up, yeah, you're pretty stupid. So
dang.
I mean, that's just real. That's just real talk. You know, and
Peacock said Anthony Richardson is not a consistent football player. He doesn't even complete 50% of his passes.
He never did in college. He
Yep.
never.
and
No. I don't know how he got up in the league. But yep.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason too. He came from Florida. How many University of Florida quarterbacks actually translate to the NFL?
Right.
They
Right.
don't. They don't run that. They don't run a pro style offense. And for Anthony Richardson, unfortunately, all his coaches has gotten enamored with his, with his athletic ability, and they relied upon that. Like what'll happen with a quarterback, and Steve Young said it best because he said the same thing when the Niners drafted Trey Lance. He was like, with these guys that are physically gifted, he said, you're gonna have to tie their legs together, literally tie their legs together and make them sit in the pocket and
Mhm.
and read the defense. He's like, and it's gonna be ugly. He's like, but you got to either stick with them until they learn, or you can't just pass them over. Anthony Richardson, the Colts, I think they just put him out there too. I mean, to be
Right.
honest, 3 years, he's still younger than half the starting quarterbacks is out there. He's still younger than they are.
You're like,
Yeah.
So there's still his best bet would be to go somewhere where he can be a backup behind an established starter. Somebody he can learn actually how to become a pro football player first and foremost, a pro football player. Whereas you got to come in, this is going to be your study habits. This is going to be how you treat your body. This is how you're going to make sure that you're healthy. This is how you're going to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, because your best ability is availability. Anthony Richardson also got hurt, so that didn't help either. Like, bro, you got hurt early. You got to take a step back. Like a Jim Harbaugh, he can go somewhere with him and be like, all right, Harbaugh can be like, we're going to simplify this shit for you. We're going to run the ball, and then we're going to throw play action just to get you some confidence so you can make the reads easy. We're going to give you 2 options. If it ain't there, throw it away or take the sack. Like, don't be out there trying to run around. So I think that he could salvage his career, but right now, and he knows it even in his answers, he knew he lost the confidence. Like, Anthony, you ain't ready. Just, it's okay. But you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying, determine from this point where he wants to be. And I don't know, Shane.
And you talk about Shane, not to cut you off, you talk about Shane Steichen, bro. Like, this dude is one of the best offensive minds in the league. So if he's
Right.
like, this is a dude that elevated Jalen Hurts' career when he was in Philly, that first Super Bowl run they had. Like,
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts balled. He balled out the last run. Jalen, and that's another guy that don't get enough credit on how good he is from the neck up. Like, it's insane.
Oh, yeah.
Man. But but again, I just think Anthony Richardson, he might want to go to Terrell Pryor route. He might want to think about changing positions to a receiver or a tight end or something like that, because I don't think he I don't think he has it from the neck up at all. Like, he's worse than Justin Fields. And that should tell you a lot, because Justin Fields still can't read defenses, in my opinion. But Justin Fields is more capable than Anthony Richardson.
a lot more.
Obviously. So, obviously he is, because they paid him in New York, which I'm so happy for Justin. I'm glad he got his bag and he able to resurrect his career possibly with Aaron Glenn and the Jets. But he's worse than Justin, though.
I hear a lot of slander for the black quarterback right now.
Hey,
He's trash.
to me, hey, Jay, if you don't got it, bro, I don't give a damn if you black, green, blue, you don't got it.
Come on,
You know what I'm
Doug. We
saying?
ain't doing
Hell,
that. We ain't gonna do that, Doug.
I don't care if you green like my nigga right here with the cheese hat. You feel me?
If you trash, you
Shit.
trash.
If you trash, bro. Like, it don't matter.
Dog said Shane Steichen would get fired this year. Peacock said he's still super raw, but should go back up somebody like Lamar, Jaden Daniels, or even Josh Allen. Dalton thinks he should go to the Rams. And he said this is the guy that tapped out because he was tired. And he was a top. I think he was the 4th pick.
Yeah.
He did tap out because he was tired. Yep, he
Like
sure
I
did.
said, go somewhere where you can learn how to be a professional.
Bro.
Come to Green Bay. You see what we did with Malik.
I don't not like him, but actually, I got to run. I got to get my daughter to practice.
All right, for sure, bro.
I'm gonna try to hop back on later, though. I'm gonna try to hop on in a minute.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Peace out.
Peace.
Donovan, you think you're a bust? Would you call him a bust?
What'd you say?
Would you call him a bust?
What? Richardson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to say yeah. But I mean, Bryce Young got a lot of. He got a lot better. I mean, he got more time too. I mean, Bryce Young. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe give him one more year, but I think his job got taken. So I mean, I would say give him like a good because he's in year 3, right? Richardson or what?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I think 3 years is good enough. I mean, he did get injured, but I mean that was partially just due to his bad decision making. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just I think I'm with Rashad on this. I think he's just not that good. and if you and what is that telling you? If you have Danny Dimes coming over there and taking your starting spot,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's sad.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, you can't really defend that, man.
Bro, Danny Dimes couldn't even beat out JJ McCarthy. So like, bruh, the Vikings had Danny Dimes backing up Darnold, and they let Danny Dimes walk. And they said, "Nah, we good. We not gonna retain you because we got JJ McCarthy and your boy from Washington." Like, really? Like, and he comes to the Colts and beats out Richardson. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, bro.
Nisi, what up?
What?
All right, Donovan, you gonna stay?
No, I gotta take off, man. I gotta get up early, man.
Whatever.
Gotta crunch these numbers in the morning.
I don't care. Go.
You good? I gotta run too because I got my brother's birthday. I got my brother's birthday. Here you go. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
You can leave.
All right, y'all gonna talk about ball?
Go Pack, go.
Yep, exactly.
Big thirsty.
Y'all doing
yeah, big thirsty.
Y'all doing talk about football right now?
Yeah, we done, man.
All right. Thanks for having me on the show. All right,
I'll about to do
another time.
Yep. All right, man. We up in here.
This is me and you, Josh.
No. Drex coming back. Y'all know that was Drex. Nisi here, and
what's up, Nisi?
Hey.
And yeah, Bonnet last day, so Bonnet get himself together because he's leaving to the tomorrow. You coming, Drex? For sure. All right. So the question is,
Drexel sounded like he had like a red ball in his mouth though with that mask on. That's kind of creepy.
Boy couldn't breathe. Which one is the one scares you the most? Buried alive, eat spiders, bath in leeches, swim in cow's blood. Dang, milk a goat with my mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
This is terrible.
What you got, Nisi? Which one you not doing?
Cow's blood.
Huh? You said cow's blood?
Yeah, I swim in cow's blood.
You gonna do that one? Sick. What you doing, Jay?
Yeah, I'm not milking no goat with my mouth, and I'm petrified of spiders.
You can bathe with leeches. Oh yeah, they suck your blood,
They
though,
gonna
right?
suck your blood.
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
didn't even know that you could milk a goat.
Yeah, never heard to get goat milk. You ain't never had goat milk?
Nah, I don't fool with
I don't
that.
think I don't know if I ever had it though, but I know they got it.
No, I don't fool with that.
No.
Yeah, jeez. I don't think I could do any of these though, to be totally honest.
Yeah, I couldn't do it in real life.
Yeah, that's always been a fear of mine, is getting buried alive. Like, that's got to be the ultimate death. So,
Drex, what up, man? We missed
hey,
you,
welcome
baby.
to the show, Drex.
Yo, what up?
You good,
Got
Drex?
it.
Yeah,
we
I'm
got all the
chilling.
videos that we got this video that you wanted me to wait for you.
This is the first day. What you mean? You the one invited me over for. You invited me over for dinner.
I may have invited you over for dinner, but
So you
I invited.
We're in a grocery store.
So
walk
what?
Off on you.
So
I walk off for your own pay for none of these. I'm not paying for
you're not gonna walk off on me either.
I'm not gonna pay. What do you mean? You invited me over for groceries. You invited me.
I invited you over for dinner. So if I'm cooking dinner, then you're buying.
You recording in a grocery store?
Yes, I'm recording in a grocery store. I'm recording.
You got the line behind
Yeah,
you. You have your line behind you. So you holding up the line. I mean,
You're holding up the line because
I'm
you're
getting
not
ready to leave and go home.
pay
I'm
for
not-
this.
I'm not paying for that.
You need
invited me
to.
to
You
your
are
house.
embarrassing me.
You
Pay for
invited
this.
You invited me to your house for dinner. You invited me to your house.
So you mean to tell me you're not paying for this? You know what? I tell you what. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for this, and then you gonna take me home, and you gonna just go home.
I don't care. I just have to go home because I'm not paying for it.
Right. So I'm.
Jeez. This almost seemed like it could have been real.
No, man, that was real.
That's wild.
You got on the Nisi?
I mean, she invited him over, so I think like it would be a polite thing to be like, "Oh, you gonna cook for me? Like, let me put some money towards the groceries or something." But in all actuality, she invited him over, and it shouldn't have just been an assumption.
Yeah.
You
She should have just communicated that.
So how should a woman communicate that though?
I mean, all she had to do was like, hey, since I'm about to cook for you, can you, get by the groceries?
She was probably trying to get some lobster and steak on his dime.
Yeah, it depends on what you're trying to get.
No, facts.
We definitely got a limit. We could just do tacos, especially if we could do tacos. You ain't got to cook all that.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was not me, by the way.
That wasn't you?
No, it wasn't.
Nick, you saw the video. What you think about it? Should Dude have to pay since she invited him over for the food?
No, my voice sounds very crappy, so I'm not going to be talking a lot. But no.
Get you some tea and some Theraflu.
Yeah, that Theraflu ain't no joke.
Sound like a chain smoker.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sorry.
Well, you still look beautiful.
I was about to say you look like one, but you do. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Rashad tried to he does his food review, so he just wanted us to check out his food review. This is gonna be Rashad's partner in his food review, so this is where he went now.
You ain't gonna have no walls tonight. My husband cooked me some hot Cheeto fried pork chops with some rice and gravy and some collard greens and some cornbread, and I'm gonna eat it for y'all. Now he knows I love pork chops. Y'all had the first bite. You ain't gonna have no walls tonight. I'd say you pin down. He's definitely getting pinned down tonight. His favorite position. Oh my God, I'm gonna destroy that man. It's gonna be like a school bus going through a subway station. I'm gonna break that man back tonight.
Yo, all that
Hey,
food
yo.
look dry as a bitch.
Hey, yo. Is he wearing eyeliner?
Yeah.
Good.
I actually
I'm
follow them.
devastated.
It's a gay couple.
Hey, that man mouth sound like a Hoover. Boy.
He said,
That
Oh, hey, all that food look dry as a bitch. Even the greens dry.
he was slurping that food up.
he said he ain't gonna have no walls.
You didn't have to repeat that part.
I would have thought he was a bottom boy for sure. But
Thought he was a
I
bottom?
guess not. It's a subway going
He's
to
most
a
definitely
subway
not.
going to
He's
a
most
subway.
definitely supposed to be the man in the relationship.
Supposed to be.
You got to see the other person. He got longer nails than mine. He got lashes.
I don't want to see all that.
Hey,
I'm
so you
good.
said that's the guy Shot is doing his expanding his
Yeah,
channel.
we
with?
gotta get back to that though.
I knew
Yeah.
it was BS
Yeah, he said it
when
was
Josh
dry.
said
Hey man, Rashad sent it to me. He said that's gonna be his
Yeah,
shot.
right.
He said, all right, do y'all know what this means?
Yeah.
What is it? He didn't guess it last time.
No, you got me on this one.
Right.
It's I know the last part is before I give you something to cry about. I don't know what the other part.
Right. Sit.
Right. That's what I was thinking, but
Is it stop all that crying before I give you something to cry?
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I couldn't understand the okay, black person. All right, would y'all rather make 100 million per year working 50 hours a week, or make 50K a month doing absolutely nothing?
I already
Oh.
worked 50. I already worked 50 hours a week, so fuck it. I guess I'll take the first one.
Give me the 50K.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna do the 50K.
Right, because my time is everything to me. So if I could do nothing
Right.
and make money and flip it, oh, I'm there. I don't have 50 hours for y'all. I don't even want to give them 40.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm taking that 50K doing nothing. Nick, what you got? Oh, you. What y'all think about this?
They're your kids.
But I'm in the streets though.
Okay, your baby mama dropped them off to you, not me.
Man, listen, I'm in the streets though. You my girl, right?
Your girl, not your baby mama. I don't have kids with you, sir. I have stuff to do. Okay, no.
Hustle, how the bills gonna get paid?
Okay, they can get paid, but I don't have to watch your kids.
You do gotta watch if you gonna be with me. You gonna accept my kids.
Not right now. The fuck, you better call their mama.
We could go to TT house.
Yeah, you could go call your TT, honey. Take her to their TT house.
Y'all gonna go with her. Y'all gonna stay with her.
They're not gonna stay with me. Like, who just say no? You not gonna be outside, and I don't have kids.
Oh, you don't gotta be outside.
Watch.
Stepmom's lives matter.
Stepmom lives don't matter. They don't. I'm not a stepmom. If I wanted kids, I would have had them.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Is she wrong?
She knows.
So much
She
wrong
knows.
with this video. Like,
She knows better. Well, that first off, this was a lot of things wrong, but with him
Right.
too. But yeah,
Right.
So y'all saying she wrong?
But first of all, yeah, she wrong, because if you still dealing with a man that's got to be out there in the streets making money like that, that's a problem. So it sounds like she's not able to pay her own bills. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And having that conversation in front of them babies is a problem. Like, and he looked like, I'm on my phone, so I can't see, but he looked like he too damn old to be out in the streets. Like, that's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah,
But no, she should not be stuck with the kids.
Yeah.
For him to be doing that.
I'm about to say the principle of it is, at the end of the day, the kids was brought for you to spend time with. Why the hello are you asking your girlfriend to watch the kids that you're supposed to be spending time with? So you
Right.
can do that.
So then is it different because he's not at a regular job? Or do you
No,
feel like
it's not different. None of it. No, that's his kids. Those is his kids. Be with your kids.
I mean, I do agree
Yeah.
to a certain extent in relationships.
Right.
If you dating somebody that got kids, yeah,
Right.
you gonna have
You're
to,
part-
you gonna have to help take care of it, them kids too. But
Yeah.
yeah. But in
I
that
agree.
case scenario, I'm kind of on her side. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure. That was ridiculous.
Well, I have different scenarios because my baby daddy had a girlfriend that did everything for him. Literally, me and the girl didn't get along. I didn't like the fact that her watching my kid because I didn't know her. And my baby was a baby. My baby was literally a month old. I didn't want my baby to get away from me, but we had an agreement because he didn't want to be with me. We didn't want to be with each other. You get the kids. But then I was in a situation where he was with a girl that didn't want to have nothing to do with his kids, but wanted him to be stepfather to her child.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you start dealing with people with kids, even if you don't have kids, if you're in a serious relationship with them, you should, at some point, you're going to have to step in and support them. It
Yeah.
might look a little different, but for me, I wish a man would be like, oh, this is your son. Okay, well, then we could kick it outside of that, but we ain't going very far because
yeah,
we're hella grown. Like, now, if I'm like, watch my son so I could go turn up, that's different,
Right.
But
Yeah.
I feel like if you're in a committed relationship and your man got to go to a real job and it's his weekend, okay, well, it's his weekend. Now,
What up, Dan?
do it got to be all the
What
time?
up, Dan?
No, but
Yeah.
I mean, you don't pick and choose how you want to be with someone and how you want to support them. Either you ride with them and you rock with them, or you don't.
Yeah,
And if
you
you don't,
commit or
it's
you
cool.
don't.
Right. It's not like, oh, I'm all about you Monday through Friday, but when your kids show up, I gotta go. I mean, you not saying that you're supposed to just dedicate your whole life to his kids, but you should be
Right.
like, I'm not about to play with you.
The blonde wig is back.
Hey, I was
Just
gonna
for
say
you.
something, but Dennis wasn't here, so I
Just for you,
you know.
Dennis. Just for you.
Oh,
Dennis,
wow.
you ain't even here, man.
I think it's, compromising.
I see you did. Go ahead, bro.
Just
You
compromise.
said compromise.
Yeah, but that was hella weak. I'm outside. Okay, your kid's about to be outside with you because you ain't doing nothing for real anyway, sir.
You would have kept dropped the kids off right there.
Yep. Hey,
That's kinda
babies,
fucked
get
up.
y'all McDonald's. Y'all gonna be outside with daddy today. I'll see y'all when y'all get back. Dinner will be ready.
Not you get your McDonald's is crazy.
Yep. Don't forget your Happy Meal. I'm gonna see y'all when y'all get
My
done outside.
trifling tell self and be like, girl, come get your kids because your baby daddy acting like he don't want to be with his kids.
Right?
Most
Right. Maybe we need to swap weekends since you
Most
outside this
definitely.
weekend.
Look, girl, we sitting over here at this darn Surge bouncy place. Yeah, come over here because I don't know what your baby daddy got going on, but ain't my type of time, man. So
Right.
somebody got to come get y'all kids.
Right. I'm off tonight. But
Dennis
I'll
said
feed them.
FTK.
What does that mean?
F them kids.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Hey, we got another breakup one. I was supposed to show it last week, but I'll show it now.
So why'd you breaking up with me? Why? Why? Okay, so you gonna break up with me because of my son?
I was trying to teach him right from wrong. Okay. Man, give me this gun, dog. What you mean? What you say?
I said.
That's what.
So you gonna break up with me
Man, he
because
think this
of
shit
my
funny, man.
child?
Listen, I'm
He's
trying
just
to
a
work with you,
child.
man. He's bad, dog.
He just need a little guidance, man.
Hey,
Like,
sit your
don't.
ass down.
That's a petty reason to break
Man, I
up with
can't do
somebody.
what
I ain't
you
gonna
do, man.
lie.
This is too much,
How?
man.
Oh, why?
Your kids.
Over a
It's too
10-year-old?
fucking- your kid is
Over
too
a
fucking bad.
10-year-old.
Where's that?
Over
at?
a
I can't do
10-year-old.
this. Stick with
Over
your
a
finger.
10. Okay.
Dog, he bad. He
Right.
bad as
Okay,
fuck.
but that's not no reason to break up with nobody.
I can't do it no more, man.
So you gonna
Dog,
throw?
stop sticking
You
your
gonna?
little finger up that, man. I'm done.
So you just gonna throw all
Yeah.
these years down the drain?
I'm done. Bad.
Right,
He bad
okay,
as fuck.
but that's not no reason to break up with nobody.
I can't do it no more, man.
So you gonna
Dog,
throw?
stop sticking
You
your
gonna?
little finger up that, man. I'm done.
Jeez.
I
The,
want to
the
say
thing
that. I
that
want to say that it looks staged badly, but you could tell by that dude body language. It's kind of the
He
first
writing's
of
trying
on the
not to
all,
choke
wall.
that little boy out.
no, first of all, you talking to the wrong person. Why you ain't talking to your son who doing all that stuff?
Yeah.
You sitting here worrying about him breaking up with you and leaving you, but you sitting here a whole lot recording and making yourself look dumb while your son over there acting like a darn. I'm sorry, he acting like he ain't got no home training.
At all.
Yeah.
I couldn't have been my child because I've been like, you know what, smack, smack, smack. What is you doing?
Right.
Like, if you don't go
Yeah.
sit your butt down, mama need a daddy too. You gonna be
Well,
respectful
I
up in
mean,
here.
Dang.
I mean, too. I mean, I know some. Not saying all young
Oh
women,
my
but I know some
god.
young women don't like the stepdads or their boyfriends disciplining their kids. Neither,
That's what that little boy need, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, not physical, but I'm like talking about like punishment, type shit. Like write me a paragraph, or type shit.
One
I
thing
think
that
women.
people gotta understand with boys, they respond better to men correcting them than their mothers. And when people step in with my kids, like my brother or like anybody, I don't say nothing. If they're correct, I don't say nothing. But even if they're wrong, I would never correct nobody in front of my kids and make them feel like they got one. Oh, my mama gonna have my back. Oh, I would never do that. I feel like that's a wrong thing to do. Correcting a grown up in front of a child, I will never do. But one thing I'm not gonna stop nobody doing is correcting my boys, because if they feel like they see something that I did not see or they need to correct them at that moment, I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna sit there and sit back and watch and see how you do it. And they respond 100% way better to men than they respond to me.
I
All
think
right.
women with bad kids shouldn't date until they get their household in order.
No, for real.
Well, I think that a lot of times women don't even want to acknowledge that their kids are bad. You know,
Yeah, or
they
just super
so
I'm
spoiled.
with you,
Like,
Crooked.
I mean,
uh,
I was kind of I wasn't bad like that kid, but I was bad with a lot of my mom's boyfriends because it was just me being protective of my mom. But I wasn't trying to make their life hell or nothing.
What really is considered a bad child for
I
real?
was like that, which really is not. The child is not bad. It's the behaviors that are
Yeah,
allowed. You
yeah.
know, but I mean, I was a little, troublesome with, you know, my mom's guys. I think it is a child's protective mechanism, but some
Yeah.
of that is just you not being disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
it's regular stuff that kids do, and then there's things where you can tell that they do these things because they have not been corrected. I think,
Yeah.
anytime a single woman, period, should try and make sure her kids are in order, especially if she desires to be in a relationship. So, like, my
Yeah.
child is protective over me, yes, but he understands he's a child, and it's just certain stuff that's just not going to fly.
Yeah.
And I instilled that in him from an early age because I was, single when he was young.
right.
You know,
Yep.
Crooked said she was right when she said the kid needs guidance, but the mom
hmm
clearly isn't giving him any.
right? Yeah. I mean, and then for her to try and guilt him because her kid is off the chain, like, that
Right.
made her look even worse. Ma'am,
Well,
I'm not obligated to stay here with your child and you're allowing him to be off the hook. And
I
I
mean,
can't correct him. Why would I stay? What for?
she only did that because she was trying to save face. I mean, she obviously didn't want that man to go, obviously, but
But right, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, you good. Go ahead, niece.
My thought is, like, if you don't want him to stay that much, I mean, if you don't want him to leave that much, why not put the phone down, have a conversation with him, and acknowledge that this is a challenge, it's something that needs to be corrected. Ask him his thoughts about it, share your thoughts, and then you go parent your child. Don't just sit there and be like, "Oh, he needs guidance." Like, you're talking to somebody said, like, she's talking to the wrong person. You need to
Yeah,
check your
what up?
child and have a
What up, E?
conversation with your man.
I mean, yeah, I don't know
Hey,
the
Ian.
circumstances of it all, but maybe he should have told her, like, look, if Shorty gonna be here with us, I gotta discipline him. I'm gonna have to probably give him a few ass whoopings. I'm gonna have to teach him right from wrong. You're gonna have to allow me to do that. So maybe that wasn't established. I'm assuming maybe that wasn't established. or maybe she just might have flipped out when he tried
Right.
to discipline him, and because I think that's where a lot of frustration you could tell by the body language. He tried, and he just said, "Fuck this, I'm just gonna leave with
She
my
is.
sanity."
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like whoopings work?
I
Do
think
y'all
it
feel like
depends on the
whoopings-
child.
do y'all feel like whoopings make children more angry or make children more what is that word?
Aggressive?
Yeah. Like,
It depends on how it's
Uh,
done, and it depends on the
yeah.
child.
Whoopings definitely
So,
work.
I'll tell you this.
right?
I'll say this. My mother stayed my ass. Or actually, all of my friends, we got whoopings on a regular because we were fucking up. And I will say this: pretty much all of my homeboys we all turned out to be like good men
Yeah.
because of the discipline. I mean, I never ever got an ass whooping from my mom that I did not deserve. Like,
Right.
and like, so like when I look back on this, and I can say like, oh man, mom was like really like tripping. Now, I
Yeah.
was like a little badass kid at certain different points in my life where my mother really had to like. My dad never ever laid his hands on me, but my
Mhm.
mom, and I love my mom to death. Like that,
Yeah.
that's but I think that's really the big problem with kids today is that there is no discipline. Like I
Right.
think
Yeah.
I think a lot of parents try to establish friendships with their kids. I
Mhm.
think that it's like you're not a parent. You hear now you hear a lot of kids calling their moms bro, and you know what I'm saying. Like there's no way in the world I could have never called my mom anything but mom
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
mother. You know what I'm saying? If I said anything remotely, I couldn't be slick with my mom. I couldn't, like I couldn't talk slang and,
Old school.
what's up, mom? No, who are you talking to? You know what I'm
Right.
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? No, yeah, you're gonna respect me. So I grew up where you always had to respect your parents.
Yeah.
Right.
These kids today, it's just different. And
Mhm.
unfortunately, this is where the world is headed, and our future looks terrible right now. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It looks really terrible because none of these kids have any type of discipline in their
Right.
life. And so,
Yeah.
so what happens when they get older?
Mhm.
It's because the streets are gonna discipline your ass.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
The world is gonna discipline you. When you just get out into the world will discipline you. And if you
Right.
haven't been disciplined as a child at home, how is that going to affect you as a young adult?
Mhm.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Right. And that's
Hey,
people will
Martin.
always. Oh,
Real
go
quick, I'm gonna
ahead.
ask my mom. I'm gonna ask my mom. Do it work? Do whoopings work?
Hello, all. Yeah.
Hey, mom.
Yes. Well, actually,
Hey, Mama Bailey.
hey, how you doing?
Good. Good.
I believe that it works. Yes, but I guess it will be left up to Joshua to did it work?
And
Oh,
again,
it worked.
you already know what it is. Bernice knows.
Exactly.
But nah,
I think
Exactly.
because this the thing. Every time my dad whooped my butt, he would like tell me why I was about to get a whooping before I got a whooping. Like, and
Uh-huh.
he wouldn't. So this is what I was taught. Like, you don't whoop your children out of anger.
Right.
And you let
Yeah.
them know why they're
Right.
getting a whooping. It got to the point
Right.
where I'm like, man, can you just whoop me already so I can go outside? Like, you've been
yeah.
telling me like I did it. Like, whoop me already so we get this over with.
Right.
But I never felt like, oh, he doesn't love me. Like, no, I did something wrong, and that
Uh-uh.
was a consequence for my action. That's supposed to be behavior modification.
I.
Correct.
I.
Now, I will say, like with some kids, I've noticed, um, whoopings don't phase them, but things like timeout do. So I
yeah.
think it really depends on, you have to know your child also. If you have
Yeah.
one of
Right.
them super sensitive children, then whoopings may not be the best thing. You may not have to whoop that child. There was a
Bernice
point in
need a
time
whooping
where
though. Just
I could
know
talk to
Nisi
my
need a whooping.
sons.
I'm selective on it. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times,
Yeah,
like I can tell you
Josh
stuff I
trying to
got
get me
whooped for.
beat.
Like if I brought home bad grades, like my mom, that wouldn't really help getting the ass whooping. I think like if getting a tutor, might have probably helped a little more. But
Mm-hmm.
I think I think in one case scenario, I think my mom realized that she didn't have to whoop me as much anymore. When my friends had went to this, I was supposed to go to State Fair with my friends. I was like 10 or 11 at the time, and she knew I was happy to go, so excited to go. And instead of whooping me for not doing my chores, she just put me on punishment. Took away everything. Took away my TV, PlayStation.
I got both.
And I couldn't, obviously I couldn't go to State Fair, so I was stuck in a room with nothing, and that felt more painful than getting that. I would have took 3 ass whoopings over that any time of the day. So
Yeah, I got both. I got a whooping and I got grounded. So
See,
Yeah,
and
same.
Charlotte triple G. Like,
man,
Only reason why
I need to go to
asked
her
that-
boot camp for real.
man, for
And see,
real.
my mom was like the same thing, Drex. When I started getting older, it was like, okay, I got to be able to control him, So what better way to take away the things that, I know he really loves.
Yep.
Like the thing with my mother would take the cord to my Nintendo, and so she'd be like, you can sit there and look at this game all day, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have the cord, you don't have the controllers,
Yep.
And when my mother told me she was taking my, the game from me for a month, it was a month. It wasn't like she took it and then felt sorry for me after a couple of days and then gave it back to me. So
Yeah, same
when
here.
when my mother said, when she said, if you acting up, if you do this, these are gonna be the repercussions, I knew she meant business. So it was like, okay, like I gotta fall in line because you know what I'm saying, I want to go, I want to go to this concert with the fellas, or I want to go to the school dance coming up next month.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to mean business, with your kids. The parent sets the precedence. Kids should never ever set the precedence
No.
in a household. The parent has to always set the precedence.
Yeah.
Mesha, do you think weapons work? Go
Uh,
ahead,
I-
Nick.
I
My
think-
bad, Nick. What you was about to say?
Huh?
Nick, you was about to say something?
Yeah, I was, but he can answer the question.
No, go
No,
ahead.
no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Only reason why I asked the question is because me and my children's father had this argument. And I'm not saying whoopings don't work, and I'm not saying I'm against whooping. But what I would say is that's not, I don't use that as my only form of discipline.
No, for sure.
With him, that's his only form of discipline. And the way he does it, I don't agree with it.
No, that should be your only one.
You got, if you don't mind me asking, do you have girls or boys or both?
I have boys.
Okay.
So it's like with him, I'm guessing because that's how he was raised or whatever. With me, I was abused. So we have different views on certain things. So it's like with him, it's like, oh, my mama, this is what my mama did, da, 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 da. The whole 9 of go and get a switch, and I'm gonna say it, basically the slavery type thing. That's how I look at it. I don't agree with that because my kids ain't slaves. I don't agree with that whole method of whooping. My kids are not slaves. You're not about to do that to my kids. And he feel like that's what he has to do. And I told him, well, I do perfectly fine with making them do squats on the wall and doing suicides in the yard, or not having a TV or not getting his phone. And he felt, and my kids do perfectly fine. My kids are not bad kids to be beat like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they just doing what normal kids do.
Right.
Go ahead, Misha. My bad.
No, to your point though, and I think that's what a lot of it is. I think that we got to look at historically, right? As Black people, as African Americans, however you choose to identify, that historically was a way that the enslaved people would keep the kids from possibly getting worse, right? Where behavior is like, we gonna have to whoop you because you gotta behave, you gotta be this particular way, or else it could be more severe consequences, right? And as we've gotten older, time has gone on, and we get to where we are now. I do think, like, for our generation, my generation, like I said, Jay Will, I feel it. Like, I know I came from that, from that point where it was like you talk to your parents a certain way, and if not, there was going to be some consequences. Now, it was, I remember my grandfather whooping me,
And my grandmother, she was mad at him. And I told her, I
Yeah.
was like, he just wants me to be a better person. And I told her that. And I was like 3 or 4, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I told her, I was like, it ain't out of anger. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he just really wants me to be a better person. But I was, I also recognize that now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a little nephew that motherfucker, he will, excuse my language, but you gotta go there with him. My daughters, I never raised the hand to my daughters. Never had to. And I mean, there's numerous reasons for that, but it's just that they were just different type of kids. Different type of kids require a different type of treatment. But to the point is I think there can be alternative measures, right? I think that we get so fixated on, I'm a whoop you so I can correct your behavior. But it's like, are you really trying to correct the behavior? It posed that question. It's like, when you look at like people in jail, are you really looking to rehabilitate, or are we looking to punish them for what they're doing? Like, really, you're like, and we got to keep our sights on the clear picture. And I think a lot of it is a parent's frustration, because it is times when you got your kids and you be like, man, I'll do all of this for you, and this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you gonna do this to me. And I work, I get up, I make sure you got clothes on your back, food in your belly, electricity, all the gaming systems, every shoe that you could ever want, like everything. But then we also have to take a step back and realize, like, everybody got a choice, right? Them kids didn't choose to come. This is what you signed up for. You signed up to be a parent. And being a parent, it ain't, I'm glad now we're seeing older parents are coming now versus younger parents, because it's like you fall for the okie, you don't realize you still got to raise your kids, right? And when I tell people, I'm like, when you raising your kids, you're literally putting your kids on your shoulders, right? You are raising them up. So that means you want them to do better than you. So you cannot inflict the same stuff that happened to you onto your kids, because you're supposed to be doing better. You're supposed to be trying to improve that. Your parents did the best that they could, and you can't fault them for that. But it's like, as we learn, we should learn these are the ways to communicate. And what we're finding out now is that not everybody, to Nisi's point, not everybody receives it the same way. Some kid may receive a whooping and think that, oh, well, you're gonna hit me, or I'm gonna hit somebody back, because that's how I deal with conflict. This is how I deal with conflict resolution is, if you mess up, then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I inflict pain on you, because that was the first sensory that they received. It wasn't this is to correct your behavior. This was, I'm mad at you. You did something wrong, so this is inflicting pain on you so you don't do nothing wrong again. And so that can be misconceived by a child because they don't know that. They don't know that difference. So I think that, I don't think that parents are, wrong for being against whoopings, and I don't think parents are wrong for being okay with whoopings. I think that everything is within moderation, right? You shouldn't beat your kids. You shouldn't be getting no switch off the damn thing, and literally whooping your kids, like
extension cords and fucking.
Because like I said with my son, with my oldest son, now he has at 9 years old anxiety, because my baby's father felt like, oh, fear me, and I'm looking at him like, no. And he was like, oh, so you don't feel like your kids should fear you? No. Why? Because then that's what steers them to do certain things. Like when certain things happen, they're going to be scared to come tell you, because they think you're going to, do something to them, or, whatever. I want my kids to be open to me about anything and everything. I want me to be the first person that they call if somebody's drunk driving and they're, mom, come get me because this and that, the third, instead of just saying, if I call my mom or my dad, they're gonna, so I'm gonna just go through this and then something bad happens to our kid. So that's why I was like, I don't feel like you install fear in your kids. Your kids should not fear you. It's just respect. It's just understanding that I love you, and because I love you, I'm doing this and give you this discipline and put in these boundaries and morals to you, and let you know this is how you're supposed to go. This is what it's supposed to be done. I don't know. We have two different ways of doing it, and like that's what I was asking, because we battle even to this day. We battle back and forth with that.
Ages and stages are important also. You know, like a
Yeah.
2-year-old doesn't need to be whooped with a shoe. You could pop him on the hand and get the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
point across. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it sounds like maybe, you know, his heart is in the right place, but he has difficulty communicating or understanding that there's more to discipline than just inflicting pain on your children.
Yeah,
My
You
because
know.
we argue when we was together because I have an autistic child. I don't whoop him
Uh-huh.
because of how
Right,
he
right,
reacts to whoopings, how
right.
he reacts to people yelling at him.
For
He does.
sure.
He's
He's
sensory.
sensitive to
Yeah,
stimuli.
he's very
Yeah.
yeah.
sensory. So he was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna show you." And one day he did it, and we got in the most biggest fight in front of the kids because I I literally just sat here in the room, told you by ourselves, this is why I don't do that, and then you go behind my back and do that. Oh yeah, I'm about to go toe to toe when it comes down to my kids. I'm about to roar. I'm Mama Lion.
Yeah.
So
I,
have you
I agree.
tried educating him
I tried
about,
educating him.
you know,
We have showed videos, we have
okay.
done a lot of things. But
Mhm.
because he's so stuck in his ways and what he believes, it is what it is because oh, this is how my grandparents, my mom and whatever. At the end of the day, that's your grandparents, that's your mother.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
has nothing to do
Yeah.
with my kids.
Yeah.
That's how my father was when I was growing up. And I know when I got in my teenage stages and I got around him, I started getting stronger and getting muscles when I was playing football and stuff. I felt like I was, top shit and I could fight him. And I did, I did stand up to my dad finally because I had that same anxiety too and fear. But when I stood up to him, I felt like, I was a shit. But then, as a cool teenager, I'm going to think, yeah, I stood up to the biggest bully ever. And then later on, like as an adult, I'm like, I feel really shitty about that now,
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
No,
That's what I don't want my kids to do. They feel
yeah.
like they
Yeah.
gotta go against their father or defend themselves against their father
Yeah.
because of the and I tell him all the time, it's like you're being a bully instead of being a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
That,
just
difference.
that's
keep trying to educate him about it, even though it all may not stick. At some point, little bits and pieces will stick.
Yeah.
It's just because what you're asking him to do essentially is to unlearn these behaviors that he's
Yeah.
been introduced to, and then
Right.
asking him to learn additional tools to support your children properly.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's not something that happens overnight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would also just ask him like the real question, be like, do you want better for your sons? Do you want your sons to be a better man than you? And that's the question I ask parents all the time when I see them and they be out there at youth football and all this other stuff. I'm like, you
Mhm.
competing with your kids still. You really want to
Mhm.
compete, but it's like you gotta ask, do you want your children to be better? To me, as a parent, it's like I want you, don't be like me. I want you to be 20 times better than me.
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying? I want you to not go through those same things that I went through because I can let you know, hey, you have options. The same way my parents let me know I have options. Now I didn't choose to listen all the time, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I want to improve on that. But I think like,
Yeah.
and this is getting kind of philosophical, but it's like I think from a power dynamic, right? Especially the way that we've been ingrained in society is like we put ourselves in this position of power, this position of authority, and then we take that authoritative approach, right? And then it goes, anything that goes against what I say is outside the rules. So you break the rules, this is corporal punishment, when it's like it don't got to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like do I want you to grow up and then you do the same thing and you react on somebody and then you make that mistake and now look what happened to you? You end up in jail or in prison
Right.
because your first reaction was, I'm about to snap. Why? Because my daddy did it, because his mama did it, because her mama did it, because her daddy did it. And it's like, okay, at some point we got to really come together and think like, are we really trying to break it? Break the cycle? Yeah, stuff may have happened because it was normal. Doesn't mean it has to continue now. So, I mean, I it seems like he's obviously coming from a good place. You know what I'm saying? But he's got to like, I'm not gonna say what he got to do because he ain't got to do shit. Listen to some dude on the internet. But like what I say is like, if you lead with love, you know what I'm saying, really with love and caring, and you got to kind of look at it like that in that moment, like, hey, let me take a step back. let me really see what my main objective is. You know what I mean? So that's my soapbox.
Hey, Jay Will, did you want to say something? Appreciate you, Meshach, man. Pastor Meshach. Before we go into
I'll be right
Nay's,
back, Josh.
all right, now I'm gonna show it real quick. The latest one you did, since we're talking
You
about
always
parenting.
lying on people.
Nah,
But
Nay,
go
this
off.
is.
But go
Now
off.
watch this. Nay, you ready?
Huh?
You ready? I'm gonna show your stuff.
Oh,
Since we're talking
Lies
about
again.
no, since we're talking about parenting, want me to show your video?
oh, that's fine.
Yeah, now, all right.
Oh, you find
Good
too?
morning. Good morning, y'all. This is my baby, my 3-year-old. I get him situated before I take these boys to school. Come on, y'all. Let's go take these boys to school. I don't know why my kids feel like they have to have a bunch of snacks, but this is us getting out the door, about to get in the car. Yes. About to get in the car. And come on, y'all. Come ride with us and enjoy our ride together.
We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna be respectful. We're gonna listen. No, this one. We're gonna have a good day. I love y'all. See you later. Damari did good, y'all. He really did good. Well, thank you for watching once again. Sorry we did not do a video yesterday. Yesterday was a rough day. I've been feeling a little under the weather. I'm not gonna lie. Today I feel a little worse, but I have to do a video because I want to be consistent. Being consistent is one of the things that I am learning in my journey of healing, mental health, anything. Consistency is the key. Being consistent, not procrastinating, not making excuses for yourself. But I hope everyone is having a good morning. I hope everybody is getting out the door safely. Do your affirmations, pray, do everything, anything you have to do to motivate you today, to get through the day. Remember, God loves you. Not only that, if nobody has told you yet, I love you. And y'all have a good day. A good day.
All right, go ahead, Nick. Tell them about your content.
Oh, basically, we just do a video every day of my kids, me and my kids getting them ready for school. And then I motivating parents, let them know, having motivational songs, doing letting your kids know to be respectful, speaking to them before they go to school, getting them amped up, to have a good day, go learn. Learning is fun. It's nothing to be, sad or upset about. You should always enjoy to go to school every day. That's really what I'm doing every morning with my babies, just showing them my parenting skills, my mommy skills of being a single mom of 4 boys, because it's ghetto out here, y'all.
Tell them where they can find you at.
TikTok. Tickety TikTok.
That's her
Yeah, I really like that, Nick. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Very positive. Good
For-
energy. And I think
for-
that's so important. I think sometimes some parents underestimate the ability that you have to impact your child's day by how you wake them up.
Yeah, for
What's
sure.
going on in the car, the conversations, the tones, the music, all of that.
Yeah.
I used to make my son do affirmations in the
Yeah.
morning. He hated it, at the beginning, but it sets the tone. Everything
It
that you
do.
did sets the tone for
It
them.
do.
You know,
Because
I
my
love
son,
that.
my oldest son, he has
Hmm.
big ears, just like me, you know. And one of my videos is like, I think it's like the third or fourth video that I did. My son said, "Oh, somebody call me Mr. Clean." So now I have a thing where I'm like, "You're so handsome. You are a handsome young man. You know, you're very handsome." You know, speaking into your kids, especially your kid, letting them know their self esteem, because it starts with you. You
Yep.
gotta give them, you gotta build their self esteem. Let them know, regardless of what anybody is or what anybody say.
Mhm.
Excuse my language. I'm the shit. It don't matter. I am the shit. You know. So
Mhm.
I like doing that and letting my kids know.
Yep.
I like pouring into my kids because they pour into
Mhm.
me every day.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's so
No,
Yep.
important.
That's wonderful.
I think
Wonderful.
that's great too. Like and show the challenge. You know what I mean, the challenging side, because
Mhm.
I think like that's the part of the parenting that we, especially social media, everybody gonna show you all the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna be out there. Look at my babies. They all matching. Hair all did and everything. Like, but it's like that ain't even the reality of it. It's like, man, the reality is like you be some days where you like really go through it and but I think that's like that makes you a better it makes you a better person. Like, and I applaud you, you know what I'm saying, for raising your kids and not making no excuses. Like you said, the consistency, and the part of the excuse is also just acknowledging like that's really just a part of being a parent. It's like, yeah, it's struggle.
Yeah.
People gonna be like,
Right.
oh, I got to do this by myself. Yeah, that's what part of being a
Mhm.
parent is do
Yeah.
that's a sacrifice. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's being a parent. It's not a, oh, you get it's a thankless job, so to speak. I mean, your kids thank you, but it's like one of them jobs where you just, what I'm saying, you get up and you put on for your kids, and it's like you ain't looking for no pat on the back. Like, you're just looking to make sure that your kids, at the end of the day, they're the only ones that really matter, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, really.
Yeah.
So,
Because I
what
have
I'm
4
saying,
different personalities in my home. 4
yeah,
different personalities in my home. And every personality, every child I approach differently, I deal with differently. And then not only that, I love coming together with other moms and getting other, outlooks of how they feel or what they think about being a single mom or even dealing with boys. Because it's crazy because all my friend group, except for one now because she just had a baby girl, has boys. Literally all my friend group. It's weird, but we all have boys and we share, little stories. We talk every now and then or whatever. And they said that today. They was like, "Girl, every day you be consistent," because that's one thing people don't know about me that I really lacked at the beginning of dealing with, becoming a mom and dealing with stuff that I deal with on a day-to-day basis in life, period, was consistency. And the fact that I'm being consistent in what I'm doing, because I was been supposed to start this when my kids were babies. But I was just like, ugh, not now. I don't feel like it because of what I was going through. But now that I'm doing it, it kind of feels good. Like, it gives me something to look forward to. And then they look forward to it every morning, to sing and have that jam session with mommy in the car before we get out this car.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
All right.
that's beautiful.
Proud of you, Nick.
So,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. But man, shit, we done, man. Pastor Meshach, appreciate you, man.
Not Pastor.
Right, you talking like you got a whole tribe over there. How many kids you got, Meshach?
me, oh, I got,
15.
yeah, 15
How
now.
many?
No, I ain't
I was about to say, really?
Yeah, really. Man,
nah,
Meshach
nah,
started early.
I wish I did. No, my oldest daughter will be 18 this year,
Oh,
and
for
my
real?
youngest, yeah, my oldest daughter will be 18. Yep, and my youngest is 12. I got 4,
Oh, that's
all
not a
girls,
it's not a big gap. Wow,
No.
you must have
all
been out there
girls.
acting crazy to have
No,
all
Oh
for
four.
real.
yeah,
I was
I
about
I
to
told
did.
you that's
Yeah,
that room raider Meshach. That's that room raider Meshach is getting.
I'm just, man, that was a wild time. Now I'm just a Similac Max sidekick. Now I'm just a
He said
sidekick
that is
now.
smooth, didn't he?
Well, you got me beat. I think I should be the sidekick because I only got one, and I feel like I'm getting dragged through. Well, actually, I take care of 2, my niece, but Her dad is dead, but yeah.
Oh my God, the way you just.
I know.
Yeah. You slid that in, kind of. I was like, all
Yeah,
right,
her dad did.
I mean, I ain't saying it like it's a bad thing. I'm Uncle Daddy.
It is a
I'm Uncle Daddy. No,
It's
I
a-
mean,
it's a-
yeah,
Uncle
Uncle
Dad?
Daddy. That's
Uncle-
beautiful.
Hey, remember Uncle Dad?
How old
Yeah.
is your niece?
she's the same age as my son.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. At least they the
I
same
just
age,
know
so you
how
could
old your
like.
son is.
Huh?
Because I just know how old your son is. How old is your son?
You did say
How old is your niece? Same age as my son.
You
Oh,
did
okay.
say
Like my
Hey, see, she need whoopings. I'm telling you, that's why she got whoopings. That's exactly why she got whoopings when she was younger. That slick little mouth.
Funny.
No. I know how old he is, but how old
She need a whooping right now. Mom,
Don't do that.
Marnice over here talking crazy.
Do not do that. Don't do that.
That's a snitch. You a
He is.
snitch.
Desjardins is too.
That's why I used to always get
Bro, why'd you put her whole government name out?
No, because she called me my name.
Because his name Joshua, that's why.
Joshua.
All right, it's time to go. Hey, Jay Will, we got Willie's Bar next week. You ready, baby?
Yeah, I'll be ready.
When she said it
I'll
like
be ready.
that, I was like, ooh, butt whooping time. Joshua. Let's go. Whooping time.
Hey, Mom, okay, I can't wait. Marnice, come over real quick.
Snatched off the top button.
Yeah, y'all safe from them wildfires over there?
Real. Yeah,
Y'all
we
still good? They still going on?
Nah, we good. We good. Okay.
Not up here.
Oh yeah, me check somewhere else. So you good? Yeah,
I know most of y'all on the West Coast. So
Yeah,
that's me.
I don't even know where those fires are. Probably what LA.
Didn't you have to evacuate last week because of them?
That was for gas. It was like they were
She was
draining
bloated.
gas. PG&E was
No.
like draining
Joshua.
gas,
She
and
was-
the whole complex
She
smelled
was
like
bloated.
gas.
She was bloated.
Joshua. All right.
I
Good
was
night,
not
everyone.
bloated.
Let's go.
I knew I
Hey,
should have came to
alright.
your house to spend the night and just bothered y'all.
Nah. You ain't doing all that. But man, yeah, we get doing Willie's Bar tomorrow, man. Nick,
Tomorrow?
appreciate you. Hey, follow her
No,
though.
next week. Next week.
My bad. Next week.
Joshua.
Once again, follow
Get it
her.
together.
Follow her.
Halloween.
Neat. This little nasty sunflower kisses 94. That's like the sickest. Never mind. But yeah, follow
Yeah.
her.
Little nasty. Yep.
Yeah, that little nasty.
Joshua, behave.
All right, it's time to go. All right.
Joshua.